Hey, it's Monday morning and Corinne Fitzgerald is here. Good to see you, Corinne.
Good morning, Kevin.
All right, last week we were talking about what to do, certain predicaments. If you're a homeowner, you want to sell, do you go out and buy that house first or you sell your house first? You were referring it to the chicken and the egg. Which comes first?
Well, today we'll talk about the chicken.
All right, the chicken. We'll talk about the chicken today. Okay, go ahead.
The chicken is going to go out and find a house first because they really, really want to make sure they know what they're buying, and then they're going to sell.
Okay.
So there's a couple ways in order for that to happen. First is if you are going to have the ability to have a mortgage on both. Okay, that is a little bit more risky because you're carrying potentially a mortgage on both houses.
At the same time.
At the same time, you got to qualify. The good news is once you close on that house, you have 30 days to pay the first payment. Okay, so as soon as you find the house that you want, you put it under agreement. Your house better be ready, camera ready, all the information ready.
Right.
To go on the market.
Yes.
Immediately. So you're going to have as little overlap as possible. That's scenario one.
Okay.
Scenario two is that you are going to make it contingent. Okay, we'll talk about that next week, but it's going to be contingent on the sale of your house, and I'll go over all that detail.
All right.
But there's another way of doing it, and that is if you have a house that you own and you have equity in your house, okay, and you are able to pull out 80% of that equity.
Sounds like a lot.
So that usually this happens when you own your house outright and you don't have a mortgage.
Okay.
So you're either going to put a short-term equity line on your house, okay, so that when you find the right house, all right, you're able to write a check from the equity line, okay, to be able to buy that house. So what that does is you don't start paying on that equity line until you write the check. You have 30 days after that for your first payment, and it's interest only.
Okay.
Okay. So my suggestion is if you have a house that has quite a bit of equity and you want to move, I think that's your best way to go, is to sit down with a lender. We have great local lenders here in the Valley. Sit down with one of the local lenders and say, listen, I would love to buy another house, but I need to have the funds to do it. And you can treat that equity line, Kevin, as cash. So when you're making your offer, you can make the offer as if it's cash because it's not contingent on anything. Because that equity line is liquid cash to you. Wow,
that's a great advantage.
It is. And if you're competing in this market, because it's a really busy, fast market, that could come to your advantage. It could make the difference between you getting the house you want and not getting it by making yourself have that ability to have that liquid cash, okay, to be able to buy. So that's a really good way of being able to purchase first and then sell.
So next week, we're going to talk about that whole contingency factor. Excellent. Corinne Fitzgerald is from Fitzgerald Real Estate, which is right here in Greenfield on Federal Street. Check out the listings online and learn more about Corinne when you go to fitzgerald-realestate.com. We'll talk to you then.